Everyone, Webbo here. Time for a steward inquiry of the final, well, yes, the final lap for Zad Soldat and Mario as we approach the hairpin on the southeast corner of the circuit. We're going to just run this one and hopefully it should be fairly apparent what's happening. So we're going to go into the corner, normal racing line for both drivers, impact with Zad Soldat. There was a claim that the rear wing was broken. Just waiting to see if that actually transpires on his damage indicator. And the other part of the claim was that he was overtaken on the outside. No contact on the second approach there, but that's how the race essentially finished. Now, the claim was rear wing was broken. On my view, at least, it is not indicating that the rear view, that the car was actually broken. But as Mario comes towards the corner, he goes to brake, but he is on the curb. Reduced braking action, no attempt at an overtake, and contact was made. Pushed Zad Soldat wide. Credit that he slowed here for Zad Soldat and didn't overtake at that point. But as they run through, obviously finishes ahead. Zad Soldat, no contact, as I say, on the exit of the next corner towards the finish. I don't hold there being anything dreadfully wrong with Mario's behaviour after the contact, and it did appear at least to be an accident. As I say, there was no attempt at a overtake was being made here. But certainly looked as if on the curb he lost control by positioning himself to brake on the curb itself. Contrast that with Zad Soldat's positioning for braking for the corner, not on the curb at all. He seems to have straddled the curb and lost traction on the braking zone. Given that he did overtake at the end and Zad Soldat lost a position as a result, but not exactly a huge amount of damage or lost momentum as such. I think it is avoidable contact. I'm not seeing the damage that was claimed initially on Zad Soldat's car. So I'm going to have to say that if we run it on from Mario's perspective here, there was no harm done to Zad Soldat, essentially. No further places were lost. And then he takes an opportunity to go around the outside. It was close, but there was no further contact. I am inclined then to say that there would be no real lasting damage to Zad Soldat's race time, essentially. Well, yes, obviously he was slower recovering, but Mario made a fair overtake afterwards, and the damage claim that I received was not witnessed on the car itself. If you look down on the car graphic, there is no red indicator on Zad Soldat's car. So I have to say that it was avoidable contact. It was entirely Mario's fault. But obviously accidental. So I'm going to rule that was a 5-second penalty for Mario for that avoidable contact, irrespective of where anybody else finishes. We can't go around hitting people accidentally or deliberately, and that was just the positioning of the car, and it was just an accident. So that's my ruling. 5-second penalty added to Mario's race time.